Today we're doing something we love. We're shooting rocks in space. That one got away. Wait a sec, it circled back around for me and then promptly murdered us. The main thing is we got 2 gems, which combined with our existing 8 make 10, so we can now get increased ship fire rate by 5%. We can also add 5 seconds of oxygen, and then we're going to add another 5% fire rate. Now we'll be able to kill even more rocks because the big ones are still kind of tough. But the tougher they are, the more stuff they drop. I just got to stop running into them because that's really bad for my health. The little ones can sometimes only drop 1 gem, which is pretty annoying, and eventually those other ships start spawning to want to fight me. And then I went into asteroids anyway, but the main thing is we're getting upgrades. We can increase our base and max movement speed. That's actually going to be helpful because I was not at all maneuverable. I was very, very vulnerable. Now at least I can weave between the asteroids just a little bit better. What I really want to do is fight that other spaceship, so we're going to see if we can take him out without getting ourselves murdered. I do have limited oxygen naturally. We'll give it some shots on him. I'm not sure how tough he is. We'll find out soon. He is much bigger than us. Got him. He's dead. Look at all the money we get. Right as our oxygen runs out, $24. 10% increase in range. I'm pretty sure that's for our bullets. Then we're going to take another 5% attack speed, and then we can also get 10% damage. So our DPS did just go up a lot. We need to find lots and lots and lots of things to shoot. The asteroids are still so hard to kill. We should be able to take them down reasonably quick. I think the blue bar at the bottom is when the enemy ship spawns in, but they are worth a lot to murder, so we'll try and keep up on that program. And they're not that smart. They'll continually fire behind me. Okay, that one's dead. Give me all the money. We'll see if we can take down another big asteroid real quick, but we're running out of time. Gotta go quick. Come on, almost got it. Blow it up. Give me the points. They're right there. We're gonna take another 10% damage. What is this? Increase drop gems by 10%. That's expensive, but we'll get there. Okay, we're gonna take another 10% damage and another 10% damage. When in doubt, we just need damage. We don't actually have the physical damage readouts, but it feels better. We'll just have to trust that the damage is really there. But that one died in 3 hits. And our spaceship friend is back. We got to be careful not to run into a bunch of rocks in the meantime. But I think we should be able to take him out fairly quickly this time because of our extra damage. Yeah, that was much quicker. And this rock is no rock. That's literally a moon. Or a space station. Let's see if we can finish it off. You'd think I'd learn at some point. But we got $28, which is going to go into 5% attack speed, 5% more attack speed, and 5 seconds more of oxygen so we can last longer. That way, once we defeat a ship, we can also blow up an asteroid and get better rewards. We're space bullies, bullying rocks in space. The additional fire rate does feel good. So we'll sit there and bully this guy as well. Oh, we can get so much damage on him. Like, he's already dead. That took no time. Now we'll see if we can get another big-ish rock. I guess it doesn't matter what rock we take. As long as we get some kind of points out of them, whoops, we're happy. They circle the map though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that one left, now it's back. We should make a lot more money per round. I think we got 35 so far, and another ship even spawned, 36. Increased speed of manually fired projectiles. I didn't even know I had the option to do that. We're going to try, and I guess another 10% damage because it's what we can just neatly afford. I don't know what my manually fired projectiles are because my auto fire is doing all the work anyway. Whoops. I love these big ones. They're so much easier to shoot. They obviously take an extra second to die. But we get so many points off them, it's probably worth it. My competitor ship has shown up again, so we'll go ahead and blast him to oblivion. That's so easy now, and then we'll get right back to bullying rocks. I accidentally touched that one, so he died a little prematurely. $42. We're going to take 5% attack speed and 5 seconds of oxygen. We're slowly unlocking new upgrades. 5% attack speed is going to be a lot more DPS again. It really does make a difference, especially over the course of the next 6 hours. Whoops, really got to stop touching them though. And my beautiful idiot has returned to us. He's going to fire shots nowhere near us while we just slowly kill him. Every single time. We got 2 big rocks, one of which I did manage to blow up. Gotta kind of weave around it to get to it. Well, we got a point left in space. That's okay. We'll blow this one up momentarily, hopefully. As long as the little ones get out of the way, then we can eat it up. Okay, 2 ships have shown up this time. I'm not really sure why 2 showed up. We touched a rock anyway. Asteroids have a chance to drop access cards that will increase the level of your existing upgrades. Okay, I have no idea how often those will show up. But if and when they do, we'll get stronger, we'll kill even more asteroids for even more points. Right now, I'm mostly just focused on trying to eliminate the next ship or 2 that show up. Like when this one shows up, I think I should be trying to kill it right away because I think the timer for the next one starts unless he shoots me. Okay, we got 3 ships showing up this time. I'm not sure why they're increasing in numbers all the time. That one did get destroyed as it destroyed us. $49. I'm actually just going to take another 10 health with that. We're going to save our $50. Now when the next ships show up, I hopefully have at least a little more HP to be able to fight them off. Wow, that bullet absolutely shouldn't have hit me. Okay, well, they're going down pretty quickly. Wow, it's much harder to dodge 2 of them, which is why we're going to buy this upgrade for 80, an additional laser. Yes. And with our remaining money, we're going to increase base and max move speed. Double lasers for what I hope is going to be double damage. We seem to be taking out the asteroids nice and quick. Yeah, if I can actually manage to hit both of my lasers onto the rock, we do get double damage. Our range might be shorter. We took out that big thing in a hurry. We're going to make a lot more income now. Okay, let's see what our competitor airplane has to say about that. Okay, we absolutely wrecked that thing. So down we go with all of the asteroids. We'll wait till our other friends show up again. Okay, they're showing up. They're on either side. That's good for us. That means hopefully this one will die very quickly. And we're out of oxygen, but we got $94, which means we're going to take 10% more damage and 5% more attack speed. And then we're also going to take 5 seconds more oxygen. So now we'll destroy things even quicker again, which is starting to feel kind of stupid. Ship number 1 has showed up and dead. Okay, I've destroyed one of the next ships up here. There's 2 of these little ones down here. We'll hopefully be able to get one of them before the time runs out. They do die pretty quickly actually, so it should go nice and quick. Got him. Got greedy there. Give me all those. Worth it. 123. I do think I want a bit of an increase in range for 20. Maybe a 10% increase again on top of that. Aside from that, I think we're going to take another 10% damage and then get right back to work. That extra range is going to help. We don't have to maneuver nearly as far to destroy these and get our damage onto the next idiot. And we'll be able to battle these guys from further away too, which is going to help. He didn't even get a shot off. He just sort of sat there stunned and got eliminated. All 3 of them are bunched up. I don't know if that's good or bad for us. We should be able to take them out fairly quickly though. This one's a little bit tougher. Okay, we don't want to get too much in the corner. I think we're going to be okay. Everyone's dead. Bullying spaceships and rocks at this point. Almost out of time, but look at that money. Let's increase our dropped gems by 10%. I think that's income. 10% more income, and everything unlocks new stuff like automatic homing missiles for 300. We don't have $300, but I'm certainly willing to save up for homing missiles. So now instead of making, say, 150, we should make 165, and that's going to make a big difference moving forward. Oh, look, there's one of my card things finally. So I should have increased stats. That only took like 10 or 12 missions to make happen, but we got it eventually. My friends have shown up again, and we should be able to take them out, especially with our stat boost. Yeah, we're absolutely wrecking them. Whoops, took a hit there. 148. So I'm not sure our earnings increased as much as I thought they would. Should be 10% more. We can unlock the Mothership. I don't really know what that does, but it was very expensive. All right, we now appear to have a mothership sitting in the center of our screen. I don't know if that has any benefit. I'm assuming it hurts things. Yeah, it is actually. It's shooting things on its own. Not sure if it's doing a ton of damage, but it's getting more damage out there, so that's something. Absolutely wrecked the ship the first time. I got another card thing, so my stat just went up. Second stat thing. Oh, so, okay, my damage and I think drop rate's gone up. Something like that. If I'm reading the symbols in the lower left, it's hard to stop and look at them. But extra damage is going to be good because we can kill this thing nice and easy. And the mothership helping to blow up some of these rocks should hopefully get us more earnings, although we're still sort of lacking in earnings. I don't really know what to make of that. I guess what we'll make of it is $139. 5 more seconds oxygen, 10% more damage. You know what? I'm just going to take another 5 seconds of oxygen. That leaves us shooting for longer, and we're going to make a lot more money per run. We already got a little card that's giving us a higher drop rate. Really want to try and get these ships dead as quick as possible. That way the next one can start to spawn. The next ships have turned up. They're spread out, so this gives me a good opportunity to take them out quickly one by one. If I have to fight 3 at a time, it's a little bit much to dodge them all. So now this one's going to be beat up. Down it went. We still got a good chunk of oxygen left, so we can continue earning. We're making good money this time. My mothership definitely got destroyed. I assume it was just hit by either bullets or asteroids. The next ships have shown up. These are 3 of the stronger versions now. And we're out of oxygen. $208. Asteroids will have a chance to drop oxygen packs on death. That's only 80. I'll grab one of those. And then I'm saving my remaining money for next round. Got 168 this time because I died prematurely. We don't need to talk about it. I want to increase the range a little bit. Then we're saving money once again. I did just find an oxygen pack. I don't know how much that gives me, but we have more oxygen than we should have. And we're going to wreck this little fleet of ships. Someone's probably going to miss those. As long as I don't die, this will be a high earning run. My mothership does actually regenerate HP too. I never noticed that before. They're sitting there slowly whittling down asteroids for me. Okay, the ships are showing up again. This time we're going to have even more of them. Well, there's 3 of the strong ones, which still shouldn't be a problem unless I'm an idiot. Which I am, but I'm now an idiot with Big Boom. Automatic homing missiles. Yes. And we're going to decrease their reload time by 1 second as well. I'm not sure how quick they fire, and 5% more damage for those. Let's also increase our base and max movement speed. We maxed that out, and I was hoping that would unlock something new, and it did. I need to see these homing missiles at work. Okay, it's gone off. It's now wandering through space, and it did nothing. But they will go off. Yeah, okay. It's extra damage for me. I'm not going to complain. Their range isn't super great, so I'm going to have to stay pretty close to asteroids to use them effectively. But they're going to be good for things like that, because they'll just go and hit the enemy ships for me. Yeah, I definitely want to increase their range a little bit, because they definitely fizzle out in space way more than they should. They will be very helpful for these situations though, because it's going to be line straight for them and kill them. I did just get an oxygen pack as well, so we got plenty of oxygen for being this deep. The ship is showing up again, all of them. Missile out, didn't even need the missile on that one. As long as they're not bunched up, there's actually 4 of them. But if they're not bunched up, they're really not that hard to kill. Once they start bunching up, I start taking all sorts of damage. Give me all those. I'm going to get greedy here because 255. We're going to increase drop gems by a further 10%. That is going to be a large part of our money. We'll also take an extra 10 HP. Because if I get to be close to all of these things for my little missile to work, we're going to end up taking a lot more damage. Just about at the end of this one as we're destroying more ships. Can I get that stuff? Give me all those. We didn't get an oxygen packet, but we still got 272. I'm going to get another 10% fire rate, so that's max level fire rate and a little bit more damage in general. And that is a noticeable difference. We're firing a lot of bullets up, but we also have extra earnings thanks to that little piece. The extra fire rate and damage is helping again. Our damage is definitely stupid for this early on. We're destroying things so quickly, like I'm not even really getting a chance to pick up all of my money that's floating in space. People are going to think a bank exploded in space or something. There's just money everywhere. And we finished off those 2. Now we can go kill these ones. There's so much money in all of these. I think they're made out of money. Okay, we're gonna grab this at least. Not sure if we'll get this one dead. We sure did. Give me all that. Oh, so much money. $400. I'm gonna increase our earnings by another 10% because that obviously pays a lot. We're gonna get extra oxygen as well. So I think we have a natural 30% increase to gems and we can already feel that. Whoops. My HP is high enough now. I can take some pretty stupid risks and bump into quite a few things before it's a problem. Like I bumped 6 things I think already and I'm still alive. I just got an increase to earnings again thanks to one of those little temporary power-ups. But I do need to be careful not to take any more damage. But our earnings should be stupid if we make it to the end of this one. I also just picked up a little bit of oxygen, so that's going to help us go for an extra 5 seconds I think. And the final idiots are showing up. We'll hopefully missile them to death. There's 2 over here. Hopefully we get them killed one at a time. Much easier this way. Now that they're all gone, we just kill some of the big asteroids. About $400 gained. An additional rocket before reloading for my heat-seeking missiles. Do we think range increases our missile range as well? I'd rather decrease the reload time by 1 second. Oxygen pack drop chance increased by 1% per level. Okay, we'll start going on that as well. Now my missiles should be going out a lot more often. And we get to fire basically 2 of them at a time. And that's going to be good for the annoying things because I'm too lazy to aim a lot of the time. Our enemy ship is showing up. He's showing up in a bad spot. We can just destroy him before he even has a chance to blink. The next ship is showing up for double missile fun. We're going to definitely get some oxygen. Whoops. And just about got him. Dead. We just tanked a few of those shots. Missile got him. Who would have known that having double the amount of missiles would be this much fun? There's another oxygen pack as well. That's good for us because we'll last even longer, if you know what I mean. I don't know if the missiles explode. I don't know if it really matters at this point. We're firing so many of them that as long as they're hitting stuff, I'm happy. That ship was destroyed. Another oxygen pack. We've never found 3 in one single go. There's also an upgrade to, well, a bunch of things actually. We just got a whole bunch of temporaries. And another oxygen pack. Oh, there's a new kind of spaceship. That looks very brittle. We're fighting toothpicks in space now. They do seem to be firing pretty quickly. Look at all the loot they give. Okay, one of the ships is a toothpick, the other is a cannon. They're particularly dangerous right now. Well, I stand by what I said. It might have shot me, but that was my own fault. I'm going to increase earnings again. The more earnings we have, just the better everything's going to get. We're going to get more oxygen as well because damage is quite good. Fighting these 3 again is getting easy. This used to be a really hard fight. Now we just mow them down with missiles. I'm really starting to like the missiles because they can even sort of fire behind me, and that saved me once or twice from meteors that were sneaking up on me. It seems like they do actually have a bit of a, AoE effect, which is good. I do want to blow up the cannon thing because these guys are worth a fortune. Give me your whoopsie doopsie. Give me your inside parts. Give me all that. That's so sad. I floated right through it. We still got 535. Ooh, we can add an additional rocket before reloading. We also want to increase the range. Hopefully that works for rockets as well. Let's also increase the drop chance of oxygen packs. And we'll also take mothership damage 10%. We got to get them all. But now we should be able to fire 3 missiles at once. Or 3 in a row. There's already an oxygen pack. It's hardly worth it to pick it up because we barely used 5 seconds of oxygen. And we're obviously about raw maximum efficiency on this channel. This is the battle where we fight for the ships. Whoops, we managed to get 2 of them at once. I think to an AoE explosion. He should be doomed due to missiles. I forgot to pay attention to if the range is extended for the missiles. It kind of feels like it is. I've also found so many oxygen packs that we're basically living forever. Whoops. And another oxygen pack. We're basically at halfway oxygen when normally we're like out by now. Because we're fighting a big cannon too. who is going to die very quickly. My missiles could jump out and help at any point. Whoops, didn't see that one coming at me. There's starting to be a lot of things from all directions, so I might need more HP just based on the fact that there's so much going on. Okay, we're gonna fight the next Toothpick. About dead now. Missiles helped. Another power-up battery thing. The earnings are going bananas. We're over 700. We got some kind of big ship to fight here. It's number 5 on the list apparently. The missiles could have attacked it. Anyway, 763. I think we should try out bombs. They cost 500. I like bombs that could be destroyed to do area damage. Sure. Aside from that, we clearly need more oxygen and we can't afford more damage yet. We can get more range. So our range is now maxed. And we'll see how these bombs work. I think those are them. Okay, they just show up every once in a while. I think we just randomly shoot them for AoE. Or they crash into things and also explode, maybe. I think in the early game, they're probably not going to be that useful, but later on, when like the whole screen is filled with enemies, that's when they'll pay their dividends. Like, that might have hit him. I hope the bombs don't hurt me. Those might actually be really counterproductive if they do, because I'm going to run into those all the time. Okay, the bombs are going right in amongst all of them, but apparently they don't have a physical impact on them. I actually need to shoot them, which kind of works against things, and we're out of oxygen. That's actually really annoying that they don't explode on contact with enemies. I still need to shoot them. Let's increase our damage and our damage again. I think I also want a little more HP at this point so we can survive longer. Is this regeneration? Asteroids have a small chance to drop health packs. We can unlock that too. For now, we roll with our increased damage. These things used to be very hard to destroy, and now we're just melting them. There's our first oxygen pack. It's going to be a good run. I'm pretty sure the missiles are going a lot further now, because at first it feels like they would just phase out immediately. Now they'll go quite a ways before they disappear. We made it to the boss appeared again, but we're out of oxygen. So I think it would probably due to upgrade that. That's $150 per level. And apparently that's just endlessly, but we just got another 20 seconds. With our leftover money, I guess we'll just increase the fire rate of my mothership a few times. Because it is actually helping. It's doing a lot of damage to the things up close. And I think it probably can fire on any ships too. Enemy ships. Either way, it's helping. It's softening up all sorts of rocks, so I can be lazy. I think I just got an extra missile reload too from one of the bonus cards. So we should be able to do extra damage. I think I got extra fire rate and also whatever this one was, which was extra range. Just got a little more oxygen, so we're going to last even longer. Before the enemy big ones showed up, we got these little ones to defeat. As long as we get through these without taking too much damage, I think we'll be pretty good against the bosses. Kind of panicked there, but we definitely got them dead. We still got time. We have 4 different increases to our stats, one of which is health, so that definitely helps too. And another stat there. Don't know what that one is. I think that's Mothership something, which Mothership died a long time ago. I didn't take very good care of it. There's the boss. Okay, let's get right up close to our missiles. We'll go for the boss. That was close. We're shooting away. I hope I get a really big bonus. That thing's big. Big things mean big bonus, right? Yeah, give me all that. And these 2 other ones were creeping up behind me. Thought they could outsmart me. There's a lot of things on the screen right now. There's a lot of damage potentially to hit me. $939 though. One thing I definitely want is more earnings again. So we're only left with $192, but that's worth it. I never really paid attention to this before, but automated orbs. Your ship will now shoot orbs in random directions, dealing damage to targets, all by themselves. We'll see how good those are before we bother to actually upgrade them a lot. I think once the area gets busier, that might be worth it. For now, they're likely going to miss everything ever. But eventually they'll be hitting everything ever. Nothing really says how much damage anything does either, so it's a little hard to tell what's what and what's worth it. I was not paying attention this run and I died. I still made $554 in relatively little time, which is going to turn into another 10 seconds of oxygen. And missile damage is actually cheap. 5%, 10%. 10% more damage on missiles is a lot. We'll also take more magnet radius. Not sure why that matters, because as the stuff sits for long enough, it seems to suck into me anyway. Aside from that, mothership max health, 10%. Maybe if the missiles get strong enough, they'll just one-shot everything, and that'll clear the way for me. I found so many oxygens this round that we have 3/4 of our oxygen in total still. And we're on to the Toothpick and cannon ships, which should go down fairly quickly, especially given our extra missile damage, and yes, they did. I started to just need more projectiles going out to destroy the meteors. We're starting to take more damage from them than anything. There's 2 more oxygens also, so we're at 60% oxygen. Plus I have double extra earnings on this, so once this boss dies, we'll get huge amounts of money. We gotta watch out for those other ones too. We're in a really bad spot for... Wait, where'd I go? Okay, I'm up top again. I got so excited I clicked right off the monitor and froze the game for a second. Okay, big boss is dead. Don't die. It's hard to see the bullets amongst all that. Those 2 are just about dead. There's so much going on, it's hard to stay focused on what I need to be. Give me all that. Well, we got over $1,000 just this round. Gotta stop hitting things. I might need more of those random orbs just to help thin all this out. Ooh, another new type of enemy spaceship. We definitely want to... Ooh, it's got a new type of missile. We want to kill that nice and quick. That way we get its earnings. Oh, it's a little more timid. It won't come near me. That's pretty annoying, actually. I gotta go to it. Okay, we're gonna need a more aggressive playstyle against this one. We gotta chase it down and bully it. Wow, it's so tough. Dead? Is it dead? It's dead. We sucked all that in. Look at all the money we're making. We're up to almost 1,400 from a single run. And I threw it all away by dying. Well, I'm going to max out my damage, finally. I'm going to increase the fire rate of orbs by, say, 15%. I'm going to lock the dash ability because I knew that might unlock something new, which is dash explosion and stuff. Not sure I care about that. We'll decrease the reload time of my missiles twice. And we'll also increase the damage by another 5%. That way there's lots of missiles going out to help kill those asteroids. We'll increase the orb damage 10%, and we'll also increase the speed of manually fired projectiles. Again, not really sure why. Card drop rate 1%. They are helping us a lot. Dash cooldown 10%. So with that, our damage should have gone up quite a bit again. We're firing out those circles really rapidly now. Same with the missiles. Lots of those. So that'll hopefully help clean up the asteroid problem. We made it back to the big boss again. Gotta watch out for the other ships. They're sitting at bad angles for us again. Think we can make it work now, though. We're gonna try and sneak through a little gap. Whatever, we'll need a few hits. I need to stay fairly close to the big ships so all my missiles go out and hit them in particular. And then we just clean up the rest. I don't actually know what destroyed the lowest ship. I assume it was an orb or a missile. But now that we're here, yeah, we're cleaning up the map much better thanks to orbs. And there's the next layer of ship, the tough little thing. But we're just going to rain bullets and explosives on it. It should die very quickly. Yeah, much quicker. Now there's 3 of the annoying little ships. Whoops. Definitely should stop getting hit. They're hurting me quite a lot, actually. As long as we get at least one of these dead, I'll feel pretty good about it. Big earnings. Fighting 2 of them at once is going to be annoying, and we died. But $1,450. We can shoot an additional orb in a random direction. That's kind of fun. We can actually get a few. You know what? Let's just max out orbs. We can have orbs in all directions. That way I can be lazy. Let's increase the fire rate as well. Just... we're going to have Orby goodness everywhere. My mothership can also get more health, so hopefully it stops dying at some point. Oh, that's much better. Now we're just launching projectiles in all directions. Oh, that's going to be so much easier. Especially if we're close to things, because we're just going to orb in all directions. We're going to be an orb maniac for the rest of this. Yeah, the extra orbs are just wrecking everything. Like, there's just so much extra damage going out and destroying asteroids. I just need them to have more damage and even faster rate. Okay, we're back to the cannon and pencil stick thing. We're going to absolutely, yeah, we just destroyed those. That was so quick. Okay, the boss is here again. We're going to see if we can take the boss down nice and quick thanks to all of our extra orbs and whatever. Wow, there's like hardly any meteors on the map. Okay, the boss went down alarmingly quick. That's a good sign. Everything's going down quick. That idiot just took out my mothership. That's fine. Usually it's dead by now anyway. And these annoying little hard to hit ships will be good too because our orbs won't miss. Just based on numbers. We accidentally died, but we still got $1,300. So fire rate of orbs up again. Well, definitely, you know what? Let's max out the damage. Orbs are max. We have maximum orbage. Also, we'll increase our health a few times because we're clearly dying. We'll get a little bit more oxygen so we can last longer. Also, faster fire rate for the mothership. Starting to see quite a bit of green out there for maximum upgrades. But now our orbs are going to be extra stupid. They're basically going to create a force field around me. Like, meteors are actually going to be pretty hard to get to me. I legitimately accidentally just killed one of the boss ship things. These orbs are very good, but they're making me very overconfident. I've lost half my health bar and I don't even know what I've touched. And we'll once again fight the boss and his little friend there. We're definitely shotgunning with orbs at this point, so it should go down basically immediately. Okay, we're on to wave 2 of the annoying ships now. Wave number 7. Got that one defeated. We'll take all that money. We'll go see if we can get this one dead thanks to our Orby goodness. Okay, number 2 has been defeated. We'll see if we can get that third one done too. We're running out of oxygen, but we'll do our best. Oh, we did defeat them, but then we died. I'm going to make sure the asteroids have a chance to drop us HP because we could be putting probably quite a bit of HP back on as we're doing this. Let's increase our earnings another 10%. That leaves us with $186. Let's increase the health pack chance because HP is starting to be an issue for us. And then we're going to get dash cooldown reduction. I haven't even used dash. I forgot I had it. Aside from that, we'll take an extra whatever that is. Oh, there is an auto beam over here. So I should really finish off some of these cheap annoying upgrades because they lead to new ones. But 10% more earnings is 10% more earnings as well. I'm finding lots of the health packs already. My health was actually curiously low up until now. And now we're back up to about 3/4. So I can be even lazier and make it even further. It's all I've ever wanted. My HP remains high. My oxygen is getting low. But our money's getting high too. Ooh, there's an oxygen tank over here. Gonna scoop that up. There's now 2 HP things on the ground, which is going to allow us to play very recklessly against the new spaceships. Oh yeah, I could be super reckless now with not a care in the world. We're taking everything down, basically ramming them. We've reached wave 7 out of 15 apparently. $1,900. Automated laser beam, yes. Get one more automated laser times 2 times 3. We better get more damage times 2 out of that too, just to be sure. So now we have an auto laser. I'm not sure the range on it. We can upgrade the range, so I'm not sure how big it is. It might be quite small by default, but that's also going to help keep me safe because it will also glob onto whatever's nearest to me and hurt them. The lasers seem to be working very well, because I can just circle around things now and my lasers will basically stick to them. So it's kind of a foolproof way to kill things because they can't turn fast enough to hurt me back. Even against these stronger ships, well, you get the idea. They blew up before we could even remark about them. The big one is back. We've already killed the little one, so we should be able to just circle around and basically hit it with our balls. Yep, it's dead. Very fast. Whoops. Yeah, we're running out of oxygen this time, but we made it really far. I left so much gold sitting there. So let's get a little bit 15 seconds more for length, which is going to be more earnings, and auto laser length as well, so it can reach real far. And increase the chance of health pack drops. That also unlocked a regenerating HP shield, which would be huge for us. That only costs 300, so we'll buy it next time. We're also going to increase the damage of homing missiles. So now we're even stronger again. Oh, my lasers got way longer too. They're reaching from way out here to hurt things. The extra lasers are reaching so far for so much damage that our mothership is still alive. And we're at wave 5. And these annoying little evasive ones are going to die to lasers very quickly now too. They really can't avoid the damage. I'm getting so reliant on my lasers and balls that I'm forgetting to actually aim my real weapon. And I'm forgetting about my boost this whole time, which basically just makes me go like that. I teleport forward slightly in space. Okay, just got this wave defeated, although they're firing me all sorts of things. One more to go. Wave 7's actually pretty hard to defeat, but we got it done again. As I run into an asteroid on the edge of the map at 1739. Well, first things first, I want my new shield. I think I also want to increase my laser range. That's pretty expensive, but I also want to increase my laser being damaged by 2. Pretty expensive overall to upgrade. Probably worth it though. I'm also going to increase the card drop rate by 1%. I realize now these can actually be pretty good. They do stack up. My lasers now definitely, it says 10% increases for damage and stuff. It feels like a lot more sometimes. Maybe the damage is already just pretty big to begin with, but look at that. Like I can laser everyone all at once now. I also got an earnings increase on this one too, so we should make pretty good money provided we live for a while. And we should, because we get health packs everywhere suddenly. Plus an oxygen canister up here. No, I got 4 HP things sitting there at least. It's hard to see them all amongst all the chaos. I've eaten up pretty much every power up we had on the map, even though we still got more oxygen again. This is going to be a super run. Okay, we got more ships coming in. Gonna do our best to try and kill them. They're going to swap me with bullets at the rate we're going. Gotta try and just stay nice and close to them and damage them real hard. The other ship has been defeated. I had to sacrifice a lot of HP just to get in there and get that close to them. Now for the next 2, man, enemies are getting so tough. I actually need a lot more damage. Okay, wave 8 has been defeated for the first time. That was actually quite hard to do. We have 3 extra earnings bonuses on this one though too by this point, and there's more oxygen again. I'm starting to get like sensory overload from everything going on. My brain is actually tired from watching this all. Okay, we got the next wave of idiots. It looks like these might be upgraded ships again. They look different. Oh, there's actually a fairly big one behind me. Didn't even see that over there. I need so many more weapons to be able to deal with this all. There's more oxygen here too. As long as I'm staying out here, these guys are pretty aggressive. Like they will follow me around and just get balled eventually. Between the balls and lasers, they're in rough shape. Okay, we got the big one dead. That means we get to suck in all of our gold. I'm actually almost dead, but I think we got them now. So we'll put some HP back. Longevity really matters. Look how much money we have, up to 3,500. Now we got some even bigger ships coming in. That's going to get pretty annoying. At least they're easy to hit. Whoops. Oh, there's so many projectiles and we're out of oxygen. But 3,500 exactly. So I'm going to increase my overall earnings again. We still have $1,800 left over. I think I'm going to get my homing missiles. We're going to load an additional, and an additional one. So we get 3 more homing missiles. Those would be good for those boss fight situations too. We'll just have more damage basically glued to the bosses. We're starting to fight some of the bigger enemies. Okay, those guys definitely died quickly to my homing missiles. Hopefully everyone else does too. We should be able to just rapid fire those things now. We're doing pretty good on this one. We don't have a ton of oxygen, but we got some left. But look at all the power-ups at the bottom. We're finding so many of those pieces, and they're giving us such a boost. I started getting swarmed by enemies again right now, so we're definitely going to need to get lots of damage out to just make them start going away. So far, so good. And there's another 2 oxygens sitting there. One of the enemies is down. 2 more oxygens. 3 more oxygens. And we're back to the big ship again. Hopefully our missiles and lasers can melt them down. Maybe we need more bombs. More bombs going out could go more AoE. Wow, there's so many projectiles. Okay, I got one of the big ones dead. That means we're going to suck that all up. Money's going up again. HP and oxygen's getting a little low. Okay, we found more of the things, so even more upgrades for us. They're stacking up. We cleared out just about all the asteroids. Oh, never mind. They're showing up again because now we got ships again. And that means my damage is going to be going on ships and not so much on the asteroids, except for what we're accidentally shooting. That big ship should be almost dead. We're going to move over here to grab some HP for a sec. It's almost impossible to dodge all of the bullets when the ships are all around me. They're in front of me, not so bad, but when they circle me, I can't do much about it. That wave is defeated. That one is really hard to do. There is more oxygen up here. Got it just in time. Little bit more money. We have all sorts of bonuses at this point. Wave 11 is only this one single ship. I'm assuming it's really strong. We've run out of oxygen, but we got 4750. Let's go ahead and max out our laser damage. Let's increase the chance of the card drops, because those really are starting to do a lot for us, so that's actually maxed. We can increase the chance of health drops, although those are sitting pretty nice as it is. We can get a little bit more oxygen. We also have dash explosion, so at the end of our dash, we do an explosion. Explosion dash does 5% more damage. Well, we'll level that up a bit because I think we could actually use dash to our advantage. I'm going to increase our magnet radius again a few times, just because I think that's going to work for power-ups too. So we're armed with more. So now we have our dash explosion as well. So when you get into trouble, we should use dash to like go through the rains of bullets. We're already finding lots more power-ups, so that's really good for us. We are absolutely stacking up every power-up imaginable. We even have a few extra damages down there. And my boost explosion thing actually seems to be working pretty good. I can use it to get out of bad situations, but I'm also mostly just using it to land some easy damage on enemies. Starting to get into some of the hardest ships now, but we boosted right into this one's face. We're gonna have to boost to get out of this situation, but the boost actually works really well for escaping. And its damage might actually be really high, because a few times I've launched into things that looked like they were strong and it killed them. We're back to some of these big ships. We're gonna try and sort of keep them all on one side of us if we can. A little bit. Navigate the damage. Not doing this very well, but we're fine. I sort of keep forgetting I can circle the map, which could be a very good exit route for us as well. Teleport bomb didn't actually kill him. That would. Okay, teleport bomb. That killed that one. Okay, I got that wave defeated again. And we're back to this weird looking ship. We're going to see if we can do some teleport explosions onto him. He's shooting candies at me. That won't work. Yeah, my explosions seem to have absolutely wrecked that thing. Ooh, look at all the oxygen and drops on the ground. We should have just upgraded these in the beginning. Look at it all. It's kind of ridiculous how many of these we're getting. There's also more oxygens now. Another new spaceship. We'll see if we can get somewhat close to this. It's getting hard to see my cursor too. Yeah, we'll just stay right here really because the other one seems to be keeping his distance anyway. If we sit back here, we can just sort of melt them like this. Okay, never mind. They're getting close. So we'll get close to them. We'll go up there. There's some oxygen too. Grab some of this HP. We keep smashing into all the rocks and stuff now. Our damage is getting eaten up by enemies, not by meteors. Okay, we got that one defeated finally. That was wave 12. Running low on oxygen. There's a little bit there. There's some HP and a few other things. More HP, more oxygen. More ships are back. These are going to get harder and harder to defeat because there's just so much damage coming back my way. I really do think my teleport explosion is big damage though. It really seems like it is. It does also just get really dangerous to use because we obviously got to teleport really close, if not into them directly. Well, we finally died, but we did make 6,100. And let's increase our gold earnings. That's now maxed. We should probably get more bombs. Increase max bombs. Let's just get as many of those as we can to help blow everything up. Also, our dash explosion is going to do a lot more damage. It's crazy how quickly all of my money disappears. I got a little cavalier this next round. It only made 2,500 on round 8, but that's only because I need more HP. Really starting to understand the value of that if I'm going to be ramming everyone. Also, let's increase the chance of health packs dropping. So our HP is actually max level now too. Oh, dash cooldown, since we're using that so much, our shield cooldown can get better. Add an additional laser. What's this doing hiding down here? I really gotta follow these out all of the way. There's some weird things hiding out there. Now I've got 130 HP and my dash regenerates quicker again, so I can use it non-stop to ram things. We made it all the way back to wave 10. We're running out of oxygen, so that seems to be our biggest limit right now. Luckily I know a solution for that. We just buy more. It costs 150 each, so we'll just spend a whole bunch of money on that, and we have max level oxygen. We still got $2,000 left over, so max level, max range laser rather. We can have the bombs do more damage. There's enough of them out there. We still got $500 left over. Suddenly it feels like we got money. Oxygen packs increased. Should have done this a while ago. Now we can get more oxygen. I just threw the rest of my money into Mothership stuff, and Mothership actually branches out to it can shoot its own orbs. There's just so much orby goodness everywhere. So now we got a total of 2,150 oxygen, and we should find a lot more oxygen packs on the ground, so we should be able to go real deep. I really want my extra laser at this point. I'm really appreciating how much the lasers can do for us, but I'm also having fun ramming things. Even with all of our HP, it can go away very quickly. I need to be really careful of that. I think my shield also recharges quite quickly though too, so maybe I'm getting free hits on my ramming. We made it back into the harder ships. We just gotta work our way through these without taking too much damage, which is easier said than done because there's a lot of asteroids. There's also some health around. We have lots of extra damage though, and lots of extra earnings. Okay, the bigger ships are starting to show up. I've really gotta try and do these without taking too much damage. If I could try and separate them like this, I think we'll be okay, because then we can use our explosion very carefully and run little risk of hitting projectiles. It's getting very, very, very hard to see though. Okay, one's down. Now we just gotta get this little one, and fairly quickly too, because we're wasting oxygen as well. Okay, we just got items, health, and oxygen, and more there. All our power-ups. Okay, we gotta get this oxygen up here. Oxygen is one thing we're still a little bit shy on. We need more. The ships are going to start appearing again. We'll see if we can get these guys up here. They're all together, so I'm going to try and just ram them like that without running into a million different projectiles. This seems to be working out not bad, actually. Yeah, I think we got him. Thanks to our recharging shield. Okay, the game actually lagged there. There was so much going on. Got to try and get that one in there. He's hiding behind all the asteroids. It's hard to hit. There's so many power-ups around too. There's 20 HP, another like 6 power-ups. Okay, the next wave is starting. We're going to do our best to take this out really quick using all of our extra damage. Gotta stay right in their face. The game, I literally thought it crashed there. It's still struggling. There's so many projectiles on the screen. I think these guys are just babies compared to others, but I still need to watch my HP. And we'll get some oxygen here. We'll go around the meteor, get some more power-ups. Yeah, this is working out well. Got him. Gotta grab the power-ups, everything I can. Look at all the power-ups we have. This is so stupid. Okay, we get the level 15 ship. It's a big that thing. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to fire the candies at us, so we're going to do our best to stay right in its face, firing our upgraded damage straight at it, and using our explosion. Got a pretty quick fire rate, but this is actually surprisingly easy. The other waves so far were harder. Oh, I didn't even see the other ships, though. Okay, we're going to have to take them out, because those are going to be a big issue. Our HP is also getting low, really low. Oh, we got the big ship, though, actually. I didn't even see that. I don't know what killed it, but something did. Okay. Ships are dead. Well, that was that. $9,000. Give him extra laser. Okay, that's maxed out. Can bombs and stuff do extra things? Max level bombs on screen. That can get an extra orb from our mothership. More orb count from the mothership. Our mothership probably needs more health then if it's going to do all this. Okay, we got extra orbs. Fire rate can go up. So now we got more orbs than ever before. This is on endless mode now too, so it will have no end. It also appears to earn us no gold, which isn't super fun. And we're just not going to do that. We're now firing 3 lasers up front. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe because we beat the game, we get an extra laser. The extra orbs in the mothership are really actually helping a lot. They're just hitting everything everywhere. There's even more orbs. That's all I've ever wanted. Here's the first big boss. We should be able to absolutely wreck this thing. Yeah, basically rammed him and destroyed it. The mothership's also going to take a lot less damage although there's orbs going out. It's going to kill most things before they get anywhere near it. I've been ramming things very recklessly, hoping my orbs would save me. We're up to 11 out of 15. And our health is getting a little low, so I should start playing a little passively. But look at all of our power-ups again. This gets so big. I feel like it's suddenly hard to find any health packs as we find 2 to make me look like a liar. But we're starting to fight those harder ships again. But with our 3 bullets up front, we're having a little bit of an easier time. Like, we just wrecked that one. This one I thought would die sooner. We just took way too much damage there. We managed to kill them all. I think mostly thanks to our lasers. I was just trying to avoid meteors and get healed there. So something killed them. The next one's just showing up. I'm going to try and single out this one up here because it's really easy to take one out by itself, especially when we can just bully it with our shield. Yeah, that goes down really quick. Our damage is really, really high again. I can also sort of just dance around endlessly if I want to. We have enough oxygen now that I get away with that. I can just slowly melt them with lasers. As long as they don't hit me, they're slowly dying. And we're back to the final ship. Our HP is not super high, so I'm going to have to play this a little bit passively as I charge right into it. But you get the idea. We're firing our 3 bullets up front. That's doing massive damage to it. There is another ship behind us. I'm hoping our lasers sort of just slowly get to that. We're going to have to start dodging here a little bit. Whoops, trade sides. This is a bad spot to be in. Can we get those guys dead now? Okay, we're going to boost again. We got the big one dead. And we got the little one dead. Okay, one more to go. Where's my cursor? I'm losing track in all this. Think we got this one cooked again. Done. So at this point, it would really just be filling out all the upgrades. Mothership laser projectile speed increased. I never knew the mothership could do so many things. It's probably actually pretty good because it can have all the same stuff we can do. I just never bothered to upgrade it. But I got a green basically all the way to here where the mothership is. These are actually really cheap. The mothership probably would have saved us a lot of stress this entire time. Well, since we only have 3 more to go, plus we need to see the mothership at work. It's also got lasers. Yeah, it's gonna be stupidly stronger now that it can actually, help. I love how I was ignoring the mothership the entire time because it seemed like it wasn't very good. I didn't realize all the things it could transform into. It's got balls and lasers and all sorts of goodies. I haven't got any boost to earnings yet, so that means I'm gonna go ahead and end this run by running into enemies. And then hope I have enough saved up to get max level on these bits. Which there's a new one here. 300! Oh, there's another one now. I was sure we were gonna have enough. Mothership reloads faster. What do we need it? Oh, there's no homing missiles for the mothership. Fantastic. What does that cost? 300. I don't really want to do a really deep run unless we get lots of extra earnings. Otherwise, the income rate is still reasonably slow. I now have $727. I didn't realize this was upgradable, and there is more. Of course there is. Just grinding up some money again. I've been playing very lazily, so HP is very low, but the mothership is actually doing quite wonderful with all its own weapons. Like, at least up until the last round or two, I had to do very little. The mothership would basically take care of everything for me. Like, here comes the enemy ships, and the mothership will actually do a lot of damage to them before they get anywhere close to me. Like, they can't even shoot me from way over there. I can hit him from here. He's actually stuck in the mothership. Oh, that actually killed him. Yeah, the mothership is actually strong enough to like full on take on these. So anyways, with our $4,200, we're gonna get those ones, and this one is maxed out. 100%. I can now say I've 100% in this game, the end.